As a content creator, maintaining your financial records, including income and expenses, are essential for several reasons. Number one is obviously tax compliance. So the tax compliance is one of the major components in any economy. So the tax compliance means you have to maintain your financial records accurate and on a timely basis, which includes your company accounts plus corporation tax, your financial statements, including your confirmation statements, then your director's personal tax return, or if you are operating as a self-employed, then your self-employed income tax. So these are the things that you have to maintain over the period to avoid any additional taxes, penalties, interest, and surcharges. Number two is business management. So the business management is when you have accurate records in place, you have everything in place on a timely basis, then you will make informed decision, which obviously helps business grow and to identify the areas of improvement. And number three is financial planning. Financial planning includes your budgeting, forecasting, maintaining accurate cash flow, which helps to manage your expenses in future, and also it helps you to secure funds from the potential lenders. And number four is tax inquiry. In the case of tax inquiry, accurate records helps you and protects you for your income, expenses, and business activities, and they serve as an evidence. They can protect you against potential disputes and ensure you meet your tax obligations. Now there are a couple of record keeping methods like in previous decade, like before 2010-9. So people used to maintain or register for the company accounts, for the corporation tax, and for the personal tax return. So for that case, like you have to maintain a number of registers to maintain your records. But obviously now this method is out of date. You can't maintain like this way, and it's obviously not acceptable by HMRC either. Start updating its content, features, and Excel functions, which helps businesses, small owners, and even big companies to maintain their financial records on Excel spreadsheets instead of doing it on pages or any notebooks. So along the way, now Google has also introduced its Google spreadsheet. So you can either use Microsoft Excel or Google spreadsheet, whichever you find it easy to use. So after the launching of online software, especially accounting softwares like Xero, QuickBooks, Sage. So these are advanced softwares, and they are cloud-based software. You can access them anywhere, anytime around the globe. You have internet access, so you can access them. So these softwares offer more advanced programs and features to track your expenses, income, assets, liabilities across your data. So now second question comes up, how to record income and expenses. So the best way to record income and expenses is with your date, proper detail, amount received or paid, and if you have invoice number, so attach the invoice and put the invoice number along the way. So it helps you to maintain your record accurately, and just use the search feature in any of the softwares like QuickBooks, Xero, or Sage, or any other software, and using that advanced feature, search feature, you can find the data in your system. So there are few record updating tips. So number one is update your record regularly. Let's say if you have a very small business, so you can update your records, let's say it's twice in a month or maybe once in a month. However, if you have a big business, let's say 6,000 transactions, 7,000 transactions, or 10,000 transactions per year, so for that one you have to update your record every single day, or maybe once in a day or once in a 2 days time. So it only and exclusively depend on your business size. If you have a small business, so you can maintain your record or update your record maybe once in a 2 weeks. But the big businesses, you have to keep in mind the bigger the size is, the more complexity it arises with the number of transactions. Number two is categorize transaction. Categorizing or analysis of your transaction is so important. Let's say you have a meeting with your client and you are going on some restaurant. So So you guys order some food, meal, everything, and then at the end of the day, that transaction costs you like, let's say, £60, and you recorded that transaction as an entertainment. So on the entertainment, you can't claim VAT. It is not allowable for the corporation tax purposes. So instead of recording it under the entertainment, you can record it as a business development expense where you can claim VAT and it's allowable for corporation tax purposes. So it means recording and categories of transaction is so important to maintain your record accurately. Number 3 obviously is to maintain consistency whichever method you are using. Let's say you buy some books, pencils, pens for the office purposes, and you have recorded it under stationery. The next time when you buy these things, you have recorded under sundry expenses. So it means you haven't maintained your consistency. So which means like when at the end of the year, when your accountant prepare your accounts, so it will be very difficult for him or her to understand like what these transactions are and why the patterns are different to each other transactions. So it's really important to maintain consistency whichever categories method you are using. And the final one obviously is to storage of records. The storage of records means you must store your data where it can't be damaged or lost, and it can be easily accessible at any time, anywhere in the world. So for this, it comes Microsoft, comes Google, and it comes Amazon cloud-based storage. So these are the like big giants to store your data. No matter how many GBs you have for your data, you can store online and you can access anytime, anywhere in the world. So now, once you understood why it is so important to maintain your records, the final question that people ask is, how long should we maintain our records? So following the HMRC guidelines, you must keep your record for 6 years, which means that your financial year, let's say, is 31st December 2023. So you have to maintain your records until 31st December 2029. So which means that you must maintain your record until 31st December 2029. So this is a series for content creators. So from very basic, from record keeping till the advanced level of tax planning, I will keep posting every single week on every single subject. So stay tuned. As always, hands ahead, salute until the next video. Oh yeah, before going, would you please mind to like, subscribe and comment if you haven't done so, please? Thank you very much.